Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, April 30th, 2014. Thank you for tuning in. There's a lot going on today. So first off the bat, we do have the FOMC meeting today at, I believe, 2 o'clock. So Janet Yellen will make her interest rate policy decision for the United States. Right now, there's not going to be any interest rate change. They're going to keep interest rates basically at zero. What they are going to do, though, is potentially taper by $10 billion. So we'll see if that does happen. Again, nobody really knows what the Fed is going to do. They may decide maybe they won't taper this time around. Who knows? Who could really make heads or tails out of what they do? We'll just watch and see how the market reacts. That's what's most important. So again, we'll just sit back and let the market tell us what to do. But this gets real interesting today. Twofold. First, we had at 8:15 this morning the ADP report. They printed 220,000 new jobs. So the ADP report comes out and says there are 22,000 new jobs added to the economy. I think that's better than expectations. So again, market soars higher. Well, just a little while ago, we get the US GDP number, and it's just 0.1%. And I think that's the lowest since Q1 in 2012. So again, you see the market sell off pretty abruptly. So this is going to be very, very interesting. We'll see what the Fed has to say today. But get ready. This could be a wild moving market. Again, GDP, like jobs, both are lagging indicators. But nonetheless, markets will initially react off them. And we'll see how it all plays out. Looking at a few other things here, though. You want to take a look at the dollar-yen chart. And watch this chart today. This is pretty interesting. You'll see that dollar-yen spiked higher on the news with the job number and then plummeted after the news came out about the US GDP. And this is a pretty dire GDP number when you think about it. I know the number is going to be blamed on weather. That's been, pretty much the excuse, the running excuse for everything. So we'll see how that all shakes out. But nonetheless, dollar yen goes down, stock market goes down. Make it simple for yourself. There's no real reason to overdo this or overthink it. Just watch the dollar yen. Dollar yen goes down, it means liquidity's coming out of the system. That's the bottom line. So watch how that plays out. All right, let's get into some stocks here. There's a lot going on today. I'm not going to be able to cover everything, but I will get to as many headlines as I can. So let's go to some stocks I have written down here. So we're going to start off with Twitter. TWTR is the ticker symbol. Everybody's most loved, I guess, social media stock. Right now, the stock is trading at 37.70, closed at 42.62, just getting hammered. I think the stock has some mathematical support around 36, but it's a very, very high-risk play. So, again, it can go lower. Be careful with it. This is an all-time new low. If you take a look at Twitter and you even pull up, say, a weekly chart, you're going to see that the stock is now below its lowest point, and we're talking about when it debuted just basically in November of 2013. So stock is making fresh new all-time lows. You have to be careful when you do see something like that take place. Right now it's trading at 37.68. It's almost better to let the stock rally at some point in time and then play a retrace or something and try to find a low in this one, because it's very difficult to do. Looking over the next equity I have here on my list is eBay. eBay, I will have gap levels in the chat room for this one. Stock yesterday closed at $54.54. Today it's trading at $51.99. So decent move lower. If it trades a little bit lower, we will be looking to pick eBay up at some point. So come on over to the chat room at 9 o'clock. Those levels will be posted up. Next one we're going to look at is Panera Bread. Now, Panera is taking it on the chin today. The stock closed at $163.18. Today it's trading at $155. This is quite a dip. We will have levels for Panera today. So, again, come on over to the chat room. We'll have some levels for Panera Bread. We will be looking to pick that up for a bounce play and only a scalp play. When I say a scalp, I mean a quick day trade. That's all we're looking to do, to be involved in about 10 to roughly 30 minutes. Really, we're not looking to hold on longer than that. But we should have some decent levels for Panera Bread. Looking over my list again, we're going to talk about this stock. Ticker symbol is POM. This is Pepco Holdings. It looks like they are being bought out by Exelon for $6.8 billion. So if you own this, congratulations. but don't go chasing this. So I know a lot of traders may see the stock up, say, hey, there's something going on here, I'm going to buy this thing. Do not. It's going to go just sideways right around 27 bucks. And again, there's nothing to do. POM is a buyout. Next big stock that is moving today is ENR. This is Energizer Holdings. I'm not 100% sure of the news on this one, but I do believe that the company plans to split into two companies. Both will be publicly traded. One's going to be on the healthcare end. I think the other is going to be on household products. Check the news out for yourself. I'm just reading a quick headline that's coming across my news wire. So again, don't chase Energizer here. Leave it alone. Let it split, and then you'll play it accordingly after that. But you can't chase it at the moment. Okay, so again, you want to watch that one pretty closely. But that's what we're looking at right now with that. Take a look at Garmin today. GRMN. Not 100% sure, but I think they came out with earnings. Right now, the stock is trading higher. I have a hard time thinking it's going much higher than here, though. So again, it's trading at $58, around roughly $57.75. I wouldn't short it because I just don't have a good level. But I will say 58.50 does look like a resistance point to me, although it is at a new high. So it's a hard one to judge because I believe it's at a 5-year high. But I really have a hard time thinking this thing's going much higher from here. So if you own it, trail your stop. I'd love to give you a short level because I think it could be an equity that could be faded, but I just don't have a good enough number. So unfortunately, sometimes that happens. You'd like to short a stock, but you just don't have a good enough level to do it. So you leave it alone in that case, and that's the only way you could play it. Another stock that reported earnings today, I believe, is Southern Company. This is a utility. Right now, the stock is trading at $46.72. It closed at $46.36. Not a big deal on this one. This one's not really doing all that much at the moment, but it was, I believe, earnings. The company said they benefited from colder weather, I believe. But check out the news for yourself. Right now, when I look at this stock, it is way overdone to the upside. So I have to think it's on borrowed time to the upside, but I can't rule out a move to $47, $50, $48. That around there, that's where the stock should stall out if it does get there. Let's take a look at level 3. LVLT is the ticker symbol. Right now, this stock is trading sharply higher. Closed at $37.11. It's trading at $40. It has upside to around $41.75, possibly $42. Expect it to stall out around those levels. Again, I don't really know exactly what the news was on this one, but nonetheless, it's a very, very good pop. So I think you want to at least view it for what it is. It's a decent move, but like I said, around $41.75 to $42. Expect level 3 communications to stall out. I don't think there's going to be much more upside from there. Looks like there are a few other names you should know about real quick. Marriott, ticker symbol MAR. They reported earnings. Again, the stock's trading right now at $57.29. Good little pop. The stock still has upside to $60. Not saying it's going to get there today, but don't get in front of Marriott. Marriott is still showing strength on the charts, and that's all that matters. There's not a real good resistance level until $60 for this stock, so you have to take it for what it's worth, and you don't want to force it. Just let the market tell you what to do, and that's the best way to play it. I think we talked about Express Scripts already, and I'm not sure. We'll go over it again. ESRX is a ticker symbol. Stock closed at 71.01. It's trading at 67.20. I will have gap levels for this one in the chat room. So again, we'll look to play Express Scripts in the chat room today. If it hits our level, we'll look to scalp long that stock at some point. So again, these are just some potential plays. Another company reported earnings, I believe, was Owens Illinois, but I don't see much activity one way or the other on this one, so we're not going to make much out of it. Upside, I guess, could be a little bit, but nothing dramatic. So we'll see how that all plays out. And let me see here. I think we got Wellpoint as well in the play today. WLP is the ticker symbol there. It's a good little pop. Stock closed at $95.39, now trading at $97.47. Wellpoint can go higher. There's nothing wrong with this chart. So again, I wish I could give you a good resistance level here. It's very difficult to do. Stock can go higher, so be careful with Wellpoint at this stage of the game. Wellpoint is looking pretty strong, and I I think that's it. I'm done covering stocks. Let's get into the gold market right now. Gold is trading down $1.50 to $12.94.80 an ounce. Let's go to the GLD, and what you're going to see here is the GLD is trading at 124.86. It basically closed. GLD is trading at 124.69. It closed at 124.86, but it's hanging out right in that same area. But notice when the dollar yen went lower, GLD went higher. Now I'm going to show you the dollar yen chart one more time so you get a visual. See how the dollar yen plummeted here? Well, look at the GLD. The GLD did the reverse. So dollar yen goes down, gold goes higher. Dollar yen goes down, the stock market goes lower. Okay, so stock market follows dollar yen. GLD will generally trade inverse to the dollar yen. Expect some kind of a move in gold today when the Federal Reserve makes their policy statement at 2 o'clock. So again, gold could go up, it could go down. Let's see what happens. If Janet Yellen tapers, the theory is that gold will go lower. If Janet Yellen pulls back and does not taper, watch gold to take off to the upside. That's how you have to play it. That's how you have to what you have to watch for. And unfortunately, I don't know what she's going to say or do. And we're just going to watch the charts when it happens, and we'll trade it accordingly after the announcement. That's the best way to play it. Looking at the oil market today, oil is trading down $1, basically down 95 cents right now on light sweet crude to $100.34. We'll just watch oil today. We'll see how it plays out. The USO right now is trading at $36.45. There's very good support right around $35.77. That's the best I have for oil. Again, very hard to short oil when you have all these geopolitical events, but we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it shakes out. We'll see how it trades out. Nothing more that you could do with it than that. With that said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here. Hope everybody has a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.